Okay, so in today's video, we're going to look at using provided templates for Google Slides. So I always start by searching for Google Slide teacher templates in Google. Then I usually would use slidesgo.com. However, there is a whole bunch of others that you can use. Just go in them, check them out. Slides Carnival also has some really good ones. weareteachers.com usually links to the different websites that offer Google Slides for teachers. So I would start with this one here, just as that's generally my preferred go-to. And I usually only use the free slides. As teachers, we love things that are free. Free slides are great, and you can usually find ones that are perfect. So all of these ones here are available on Google Slides, and generally you can also get them for PowerPoint if that's what you prefer to use. I prefer to use Google Slides, but some people prefer PowerPoint, and these work on both of them. So you can go through and find one that looks something like what you want. It doesn't have to have the exact content that you want, because obviously you can edit it and make it fit how you exactly want your slides to look. So we'll just use this one for now. You can go through and have a look what's in it. It'll show you up the top how many slides. So there's 44 slides in total you can choose from, and you can choose the different colors from the bottom there. Okay, so let's just say we're going to use this one. So we go to the download button. This is where you choose if you're going to use it for Keynote, PowerPoint, or Google Slides. Like I said, I prefer to use Google Slides, so that is what I will choose. It then opens it up like this so that you can make a copy of it, and that will make a copy that saves to your Google Drive. So you click on Make a Copy. This part generally takes a little while. The longer the slides, the longer it takes. And now this is your copy of the slides template, and it has included all 44 slides. Oh, 45 if you include the SlidesGo logo on the last page. But you can add, delete, remove any of these that you want. I would always start with renaming it. So we might just call it the notebook lesson template. And also choosing where in your drive you want to store it by clicking on that, and it will open up all of your different places within your Google Drive. Choose the folder and have it saved there. Once you've got your slides in, you can change anything. So if you don't want to call it notebook lesson, maybe you want to call it independent reading activities. If that's what you're going to set on the slide, and you're going to set it for your students to do independent activities while you work with other groups. And you can just reposition things so that they are where you want them to be. You can remove anything you want, change the font anywhere, go into your next slides. Maybe you don't want this one. So there is lots of information on the slides about what is in this template. Probably don't want that in what you're sharing with your kids, so remove that out. Or you keep this page and just say contents of these activities. And maybe you'll put in here what the activities are. So maybe it's going to be spelling activities. Maybe you're going to have a comprehension. Character profile. Summarizing the story, whatever the sorts of follow-up activities that you're going to use will be. Then on your next slide, that's where you'll start. Okay, so either you could use this table of contents, you could use this one, whatever you choose. If you choose not to use that one, delete it out. Maybe here you want to put in that you must complete at least 2 activities. You get the drift. All of these templates are editable. You can delete out whole text boxes and add in all new ones that are bigger. You can change fonts to whatever you want. So these templates are just really cool, different ways of laying out your slides, make them a little bit more interesting, make it a bit easier for you to make them more visually appealing to your students without actually having to put in all the work of finding each of the images and thinking about how you want to lay it out. You can just use one that's already there, delete out any slides that you don't want, add in any new slides, and it just kind of keeps a really cool look. So this one is obviously designed to look like a notebook. And obviously there's lots of different ones in there, like lots of different notebooks, lots of different presentations. Some of them even have some of the information in there already for you, which is quite cool if it's something that you're still learning about yourself, but you want to teach it to your kids. Lots and lots of different slides that you can use to make Google Slides quite interesting to your students, whether it's something that you're going to share with them as part of your learning, or it's some where you're actually directly teaching from the slides, or maybe it's something you're going to set for them to do as an independent task. And even if you're looking at things not just for teachers, there is lots of other options for things outside of school as well, if you want to do those, and for planning and all sorts of different things. Really great way to have a look and see if there's something new. And then, yeah, you can just play around. You can merge different types. If you want some of the different templates in here, you would just create, say you want to join some of these, just create a copy of another one. Again, this takes a little bit of time. And then you can choose which of the slides that you want to add. So say you want to add this slide to your notebook lesson template, you can just right click on it, go to copy, go to where you want in your notebook lesson template, and then paste it in there. And you can either match the styles in the notebook presentation, keep the original styles from the other template, and you could link it as well so that this slide is linked to your other template. I generally go keep original styles because I want it to look the way it was. If I had have done that, and I'll do that again, and we'll see what happens if we use match styles in this presentation, it just doesn't look good, okay, because it tries to match it to the colors and the formatting that this presentation has. So I would suggest keeping the original. So that is just a brief rundown on how to use different templates available to make your Google Slides, your PowerPoint presentations, your keynote presentations, just a little bit more interesting, visually appealing, and a little bit easier for you as a teacher, because I know that time is precious and you don't have a lot of time, but you probably have the urge to want to make things just a little bit more interesting, a little bit more visually appealing, a little bit more user-friendly. So this is just a way to help you out with that. Hope this helps.